now, and I'm going to share my screen with you all. And we are just going to get started because it is the top of the hour. Let me minimize this. And if y'all wouldn't mind just muting yourself out, and at the end, we'll take any kind of questions that come up, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, great. Yeah, let me go back one screen, just 1 second. Okay, so you guys, my name is Kenzie King. I'm so happy to have you guys here today. I have been in this business for little over 5 years now. When I started this business, it was not by accident, but I wasn't particularly looking for a business at the time. What happened is I was working for this company, and it was like what we all dream of, that we wanted a job, you know, the company phone, the company car, the company gas card, and the salary and all of that. And I had my baby, and about a month later or so, they fired me out of the blue. And so I went from having all those things that we aspire to having nothing. They came and they took my car, they took my phone, they took my income. It was literally like overnight that it happened. And so I was just at home living off my savings. And I came to the point when my daughter was about 15 months old where I thought, you know what, I'd kind of like to start bringing money in. My savings account's getting kind of sad. And so I was mindlessly scrolling Facebook like we do when we're kind of in a funk. Well, I guess we do it all the time, right? And I came across an ad that talked about somebody working from home as a travel agent. And I was like, oh boy, that could be awesome, because I'd already booked some travel for myself, nothing too in depth, but I had done it myself. I knew I could work from home. I knew I could create my own schedule. And that was very important to me because I didn't want to put my daughter in daycare. I had a friend in Oregon who worked 3 jobs, and one of them was specifically to pay for her daycare for her child. And I was like, I don't want that to be my story. So I looked into the information similar to what you're going to be seeing tonight. I loved what I saw. I jumped in with both feet, and I haven't looked back. And like I said, that was over 5 years ago. So tonight we're going to talk about what I saw that caught my eye and what I loved about this business. Now, you're probably asking, what does a home-based travel agent actually do? I get asked this all the time. Oh, I didn't even know travel agents existed. Yes, we still exist, and there are a lot of us. And we are busy as can be. Before y'all hopped on, Jamie and I were talking about all the bookings that she's been working on. We were talking earlier in the day too. And there's just a lot of travel booking going on right now. And so a day in the life of a travel agent is basically, we do work within the client's budget. When I get somebody asking me for a travel request, I have a form that they fill out, and it covers all the bases: when they want to travel, how much they want to spend, how many people are going, all those things. And I compile a quote for them. And I submit that to them, they approve, or we need to tweak a few things, and we move forward with the booking. After that, I'm always sure to keep my client up to date on any changes that happen in their booking, maybe COVID situations that are going on. And I handle all the aspects of the booking process for them. All they have to do is pack and show up and have a wonderful time. So I take the stress out of traveling for people. If there's ever an issue where a client is having trouble on their vacation, I'm there to act on their behalf with the supplier, because we have a direct relationship with the suppliers, and we can fix problems faster than the general public can do on their own. Some of the benefits of being a home-based travel agent, and these are seriously very numerous, and this is just going to be a little snippet of what is great about this business. We literally can work from anywhere. I've worked this business sitting on the beach in Maui, sitting on the beach in Mexico. I've worked on it camping. I mean, pretty much anywhere you can get a signal, you can work your business and continue making money. I get people always asking me, how can you travel? How are you, making enough money to travel? And I'm like, well, I book travel as a travel agent. I get those perks. I come home to a paycheck versus a bill, and I can keep working while I'm on vacation if I choose to. And so that's pretty nice to be able to have the ability to work anywhere. There's been times where waiting for my daughter's dentist appointments, we'll just, be in the waiting room, and I'll do a little bit of work there while we're sitting there waiting. So it's very convenient. This business is great because we have no quotas. We work as much or as little as we want, and we have no inventory. We don't have to ship anything out. Everything we do is digital. We can ship maybe documents about people's vacation, but we're not like shipping out boxes and bottles and all sorts of different things that some other home-based businesses do. And that's really nice, because I'll tell you, when I started this business, I was in a teeny tiny town of 500 people in Idaho. And it came to a point where I needed to move, and I kind of had to move sort of quick. And I wasn't stressed out about my finances for moving because I knew I could pick up my laptop, pick up my phone and take my business with me. I didn't have to try to find a job in my new location, which was super nice. It was so easy, and it took a lot of the stress out of that move. We get to make our own schedule. Literally, like I can work morning, noon, or night, whenever I want, whatever works for me and my clients and my team, that's when I work. Like my daughter just finished up kindergarten and had all sorts of activities at school at the end of the year. And I was able to go to all of them. And that was super important to me. For me, like time freedom is most important. And this business has provided that. With our team, we have amazing travel agent community support. So if we ever have any issues, any problems, we can turn to our team for help. And we can also turn to the host company for help. So we like to say we work for ourselves, but we are never, ever by ourselves. And that's important. I've done other opportunities from home that weren't supportive, and it makes a world of difference. With your business, you're not going to have a contract whatsoever. You own this travel business. It is yours to run how you see fit within compliance, but it's yours. You don't have to stay longer than you want. You don't have to do any certain thing like, amount of bookings or amount of anything. You do it how you want with your business. It's really cool too with this business. We get a lot of market research pretty much handed to us because we're able to get VIP travel benefits. And when I say market research, I'm talking about going on vacations. That's what we consider market research in the travel agent field. We get unlimited income opportunities. So if I want to book 37 vacations in a month, I can do that and earn the income from that. Or if I just want to earn, an extra couple $100, I book one vacation, and it's totally up to me how much I want to earn. And that's what I really like about this business. I've never been one who likes to work per hour because I just like to choose when and where and how much I work and how much money I can earn. So speaking of money, let's talk about some commission examples. You can see here, this was booked with Apple Vacations. You can see their logo here in the background. This vacation was $7,800 and change. And the commission on this booking was right here, $1,117. Now a booking like this was probably, car, flight, hotel, a package booking is what we call it. And something like this takes me, I could do it under 2 hours. If it's a destination I'm familiar with, I can easily do it in 30 minutes. So to be able to earn $1,100 in 30 minutes time, that's unheard of unless you're like a lawyer or a doctor or something like that. Brianne, she books a ton of travel. She was congratulating her person on her team who booked their very first vacation. It was awesome because it was her very first, and it was $8,900 honeymoon to Hawaii, and her commission was $971 for that one booking. And that was her very first booking. And that's super exciting, almost $1,000 on one booking. And that's not uncommon to be earning that much on one booking. Here's another one. You can see the total of the vacation was $2,500, and the commission for that agent was $643. So even if this takes 3 hours of your time, that is some really good wages. This one here is a cruise. You can see cruise is 16% commission. The cruise total was $5,900, and the commission for that agent was $675 for one single booking. They say that most people's their financial situation could be drastically improved with just an extra $500 a month. And with this business, you do one single booking and that would be available to you. Again, here's another one. The total package price, $5,500, and $550 was that commission. Pretty sweet. Here's one last one. This was our friend Stephanie. She had a client call her. They contacted her, told her exactly what they wanted. It took her 20 minutes to book it, and she earned $425 commission for that booking. Now, I've had that happen too. And that's pretty sweet because it takes all really the guesswork out of compiling a quote and everything. There are a lot of people who really do already know what they want, and they'll contact us because they just don't want to, do the logistics or the booking part. And we take care of it for them and earn that money. So our host travel agency, what does it provide to you? We are Intellitrust. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are the original home-based travel business. So if you do see any other home-based travel businesses out there, they're just basically a copy of Intellitrust. So when you join Intellitravel, you're going to be getting your travel agent credentials, and that provides you access to vendors such as Disney, Marriott Hotels, Carnival Cruise Line, those kind of companies. And those are who we book with for our clients and for ourselves. With this, you're going to be able to have the ability to earn commissions on your own travel and on travel that you book for your clients. And that's, there's a lot of people who are already booking travel on their own. And what they don't realize is a commission is already built into the package price. As soon as the supplier creates a price for a vacation, they factor in the travel agent commission. So if you go online and you book it as a general consumer, not a travel agent, you're still paying a travel agent commission, but the commission just stays with the supplier. And that's why we don't have to charge any extra for our services, because we get paid by the supplier with what the client's going to be paying anyway in that travel agent commission. Intellitravel gives us amazing VIP travel benefits. We'll talk a little bit more about those in a minute, but those are very tempting and very amazing. And even just tonight, I was getting ready to book, right before this, I was getting ready to book a complimentary cruise that Carnival Cruise Line had given us for Travel Agent Advisor Day. So things like that come up and they're hard to turn down, I'll tell you what. In this business, we have basically unlimited education available to us. We can do training courses with places like Disney, with Marriott Hotel, with Princess Cruise Line, and many of them, when we complete them, we get different perks and benefits for doing that. So all of that is included in your business. You don't have to pay any extra for the training that's available to you. It's just there for you to take advantage of. And you can do as much or as little as you want. They're not required educations. They're just what you want to learn about. We do have also what's called errors and omissions insurance, which is really nice. This protects us if we ever make a mistake while booking for a client. And so that comes through the host company. We also have marketing material that's available to you already in your back office. So you log into your back office, you go to the marketing department in there, and you're able to see different printed material you can mail out to your clients, or email programs that you can put your clients into and have emails sent out on a regular basis of your choosing. And that's already done for you. You don't have to create flyers. You don't have to create graphics. It's already done. You just input the email or address and it's on its way. So that's very nice. We also get our very own personal website. You guys, that's huge, because there's a lot of people who really do enjoy booking their own travel. And if we come across those people, we just say, hey, here's my website. You can go and book on my website like you would on Expedia, on Priceline, on any of those other sites. It's competitive pricing. And basically they go onto your site, they do the booking. And because it was done through your website, you're going to get that commission. And you can also book on your website, obviously, for your clients. We have a lot of innovative tools and just a lot of valuable resources through our team, through Intellitravel, and it's all available to you as soon as you start your business. So it's pretty cool. Now, when I look into something that I want to potentially do, I like to know that there's some backing, some achievements, some qualifications that this company has. And I'll tell you what, you can see reading this list, this is just a small sampling of all the accreditations and awards that Intellitravel has gained over the years. These are big names. You might recognize some of them. We've got Carnival Cruise Line, Norwegian, Delta Vacations, all of these great accreditations and achievements through Intellitravel, and we're associated with them. So we have direct relationships to these different travel suppliers. Here's some more that you can see here in this image. These are some of the companies that we get to work with directly, which is really nice. So as a home-based travel agent, I also get asked all the time, can you book hotels? Can you book cruises? Can you book theme parks? Yes, I can do all that. I can do everything. I can do hotels and resorts, flights, vacation rentals, all-inclusive vacation packages, travel insurance, which is very important, rentals, theme parks, cruises, excursions. We can also do sporting events and concerts as well. I booked a couple to the Kentucky Derby, and that was super exciting to send them on an amazing vacation like that. And I earned, I think my commission on that was $860 for that one booking. So that one was really fun. And they sent me pictures while they were there, which was very exciting. So what kind of education and certifications do you need? Well, the great thing about this business is we get to have fun learning while we earn money. So we get to educate ourselves by experiencing travel from a client's perspective with different vacations that Intellitravel offers to us. We also have different vendors who provide education, like I mentioned earlier. And you can get these vendor specific certifications at your own pace. You can go on and, maybe work on it for 10 minutes and then go cook dinner for yourself or the kids or whatever, then come back to it later and it'll save your place. And so you can advance as far as you want within the different certification levels and position yourself, as a better travel professional. All of these things are optional. You don't have to do them. There's only one training that's optional, or that's required, that takes approximately 2-ish, 3-ish hours within your business. And the rest are just up to you, whatever you want to learn more of. Now, speaking of VIP travel benefits, being a travel agent, let's talk about some of these. So over here on the left-hand side, this is our friend Stephanie. She's the one who those people called her and she booked the vacation in 20 minutes and earned over $400. Stephanie was going to book this vacation anyway. Look at her floating in that donut. She was going to book that vacation for her family anyway. She booked it herself as a travel agent and she earned a $600 commission on her own vacation. People are always wanting to travel cheaper. This is the way to do it, you guys. Now, this image in the middle, the average cost per night, this was a property in Miami. The average cost was $295. And because this person was a travel agent, getting a FAM rate, which we refer to as familiarization, they were able to pay $99 per night. That's incredible savings. I know when we went to Miami, we kind of at the spur of the moment needed a hotel. And I went and accessed my travel agent FAM rates. And the hotel we were going to stay at was listed as $179 a night. But because I got the FAM rates, it was $71 per night. So you can see, this business really pays for itself, essentially. Now, this is our dear friend April right here, April Sonnenberg. She took a sister's trip back last year, and they stayed at an all-inclusive resort, drinks included, food included, non-motorized water sports included, beach chairs, cabanas, all that stuff. They paid $38 per person per night for this vacation. It included all of those things, and I think you'd be hard-pressed to go out and eat at a restaurant, 3 meals a day if you choose for $38 per day. And that didn't, that wouldn't even include lodging. So rates for travel agents really are, they're spectacular. Let's just put it that way. Now, marketing. This is very important because how do we find customers, right? That's super important. For me, because I still live in a teeny tiny town, but I'm in Utah now instead of Idaho, social media has been my go-to because I know that I can't rely on my community for the level of success that I want, but I know I've got the whole world at my fingertips through the internet, through social media. And that's how I personally market myself, and as well with word of mouth. We teach you how to do this without being salesy. Nobody wants to be sold to. They really don't. But we do like to buy things, right? So we do this without being salesy, make people feel comfortable, let them know exactly what they're getting through us, and we just help them have the best experience they can with their vacation. With this business, this is kind of a funny story because when I first started, I didn't quite understand collateral. What collateral is basically pamphlets, magazines, handouts, flyers, postcards, that kind of stuff that the supplier will send you. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get some collateral and hand them out here and there as promotion. So I got on there and I ordered my 10. I was like, okay, 10. I could use 10 pamphlets or 10 magazines for this cruise line. That'll be great. So I ordered 10 and I ordered some other things too. So I come home one day and there are 10 boxes of something sitting on my front porch. And I'm like, what in the world did I order? Like, I don't remember purchasing on Amazon or anything like that. What did I order? Anyway, long story short, when I selected 10, it wasn't 10 individual magazines, it was 10 boxes of magazines. So I ended up with 10 boxes of the same magazine, which was okay. I handed them out and did other things with them. But when you get your collateral, just take note of the quantity that you're ordering. But it was all free. It was awesome. It was free. Came to my doorstep completely free. I didn't pay shipping. I didn't pay printing. I didn't pay anything. And it's cool because on the collateral, you can opt to have your business name and contact information printed on there. So it's very professional, very high quality things that you can get sent to you to hand out. Now, for me, like I said, word of mouth is very important. We all know that a personal referral, speaks volumes for anything. If you're going to refer a new restaurant you tried or a new movie you watched, people are going to take note and listen to that and believe it. Vendor shows are a great way to market. And with that collateral, you can take those to vendor shows and have basically free advertisement there. Also bridal shows and fairs, all of these kind of things, craft shows. You're going to have so many people there looking at your booth to learn more about becoming a travel agent or booking travel with you. This is one way that we can market on social media without being salesy. So look at this flyer. It's a beautiful eye-catching photo saying that I just sent a quote to my client for this brand new resort in the Cancun area. It doesn't get any more heavenly than this. So this is basically saying I'm a travel agent without saying I'm a travel agent. They're saying that they sent the quote to their client. And so then people are like, ooh, that's a beautiful location. Where is it? And then people start to reach out and ask questions. How much was that property? Where is it in Cancun? Wait, you're a travel agent? So this is a great way to promote yourself, market yourself without being salesy. Here's another one. Like I mentioned, we get certifications. This sweet gal, she did her Carnival Cruise Specialist certification and the Aruba certification. And once you complete that, you get like a little diploma you can print out like you can see in her picture. And she did a post with that, showing her with her diploma and posted it. And so it's like, oh, she is learning about the business. She can help me go to Aruba or go on a Carnival cruise. And it's not salesy. It's not. And this is the way anyone wants to be marketed to, if you ask me. Here's another one. When you realize you booked over 27,000 for a ski group, make it snow. So look at that. People are going to be like, oh, you just booked 27,000 for a group. Like, how are you doing this? And what did you get from it? That's how we do it without being salesy. So check this out. Here you're going to meet some of our agents. This here is Stephanie. She's the one we've talked about a couple times before. She was working as a nurse full-time, like 60-ish hours a week, and she was burnt out. She came across this business opportunity and was doing this business while working as a nurse. And she came to the point in her business that she is successful enough that she was able to retire from nursing. So now she works from home in her purple room and typically in her hoodie and jammies. And I know this to be a fact. And she's making money. She is doing really well. This is her source of income and she is making it work. So, you know, we don't tell people go quit your job or anything like that, but you can do this in addition to your job and transition out of your job should you choose to. Back last year, it was awesome. We had this booking blitz. So it was a 3-month period where everyone tracked how much they sold in travel. Kathy, check it out. She booked over $118,000 worth of travel during that time. You can see some of the things here that she booked. And, you know, people are like, oh, you know, people aren't traveling anymore. And I'm like, oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because post-pandemic, people are revenge traveling. So they're traveling even more than ever. Now, our dear friend, Jamie Torres, she's on with us tonight. She was in that booking blitz as well. And she actually won it. She won it. And she booked over $162,000 in travel during that time frame. You guys, that's a lot. That is a lot. I know not last week, but the one before, our team booked over 178 bookings in that single month, or excuse me, in that single week. That's a lot of travel happening. And there's more than enough travel to go around for all of us to be doing this and have success. Now, Brianne, on January 1st of this year, she booked $13,000 in sales in one day. People are traveling and travel is here to stay. Now, Heather Wooden, she's on our team as well, and she was the top booker for the year with over $400,000 in travel sales. That's a lot of commission, you guys. That's a lot of commission. So you might be wondering, how do we get started? Great question. It's very simple. When you're ready, you'll receive a link with written instructions on how to join the business. It takes about 10-15 minutes to get enrolled. You'll get registered, and then you'll have instant access to your website that we mentioned and all the education. That's all available to you right away. You'll be invited to our private Facebook support group. You'll be able to meet others on the team, see different trainings and different promotions and exciting things we have going on in that group. And you'll be guided through launching your own business. You are an independent travel agent, but you're never alone. You really aren't. We have a really strong, really big team who love to help each other, regardless of if, like, you know, we're connected by any way. We just help each other. We love each other and we love to help each other succeed. So don't ever feel like you'll be on your own doing this. You will always have somebody to help you. Now, in this business, most of you, well, all of you are here because of the referral program. Somebody is in this business who's involved in the referral program and they wanted to share it with you. And by doing this, we get paid more ways. So when we share this business opportunity with others, we earn $50 anytime they join the business. Now, let's say I brought Jamie onto the business, which I did. Anytime Jamie brings somebody into the business, she'll earn her $50. And because I helped her join the business, I earn a 50% check match when she brings someone else onto the business. So she gets her $50 and I get $25. And there's no limit to how many times this can happen. If she wants to recruit, 500 people, she'll get her money 500 times and I'll get my 50% match 500 times. And it just goes on and on. We do get additional income for sharing with more than 9 people. Once we get more than 9 people on our team, we basically give ourselves a raise. And at that point, we make 10% check match on all the travel that they book. So because I brought Jamie into the business and because she booked all of that during that travel booking blitz that we talked about, she's going to get her commission off of that. Whatever it was, I'm going to earn 10% of what she earned. So she makes me a paycheck every month. So thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. Now, let me just clarify too, that 10% that I'm getting from Jamie's bookings do not come out of Jamie's pocket. They are coming straight from Intellitravel to me. I'm not stealing any of her money. Some people kind of think that might be the case, but it's not. So if she were to get $500 on a commission, she'll get $500 and I get $50 for helping her start this business as a thank you, more or less. Through the referral program, we do earn residual income. So I get paid $4 every month for each person on my team. We also get monthly bonuses and guaranteed income when you reach certain leadership levels. And it just keeps getting better because the more people on the team, the more people you're helping, the more people you're earning. And it just continues to grow. You're earning while you're learning in this business. To become a travel agent, it's awesome because you can try this risk-free. There's a one-time enrollment fee of $179.95 to become a travel agent with Intellitravel. There's no monthly fee the first month, but after 30 days, there is a $39.95 monthly fee to maintain your business. Now you get to earn more and save more than the travel actually costs when you travel for yourself. And with our Intellitravel guarantee, that ensures that you'll be profitable or you'll get your money back. And you know what, like I mentioned earlier, there's no contract. If you ever want to cancel your enrollment, you can do that. You just need to send an email and say, hey, I want to cancel my enrollment. You don't have to have a reason or an explanation. That's all you have to say, and they'll cancel your enrollment for you. Now, our Intellitrust guarantee, basically what that says is, if you are in this business, you work it, you really make an effort for a year. If at the end of that year, you haven't made more money or saved more money on your own travel than you have paid into monthly fees, you're actually going to get a check for the difference. And I know they stand by this because a gal on my team used that guarantee and she did get the money. So that's encouraging to know that you're going to at least break even in your first year in business. Now, we also have a price match guarantee, which, people, oh, can you match so-and-so's price? Yes, we match prices. So be comforted in knowing that. Now, we also have what truly got me to start this business was the 30-day money-back guarantee. Like I said, you guys, I started this when I lived in a town in Idaho. I had a young kid. The town was 500 people. And I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I've never done anything like this before. I have no experience whatsoever. But I did know that I would be willing to give it 30 days to find out if it was something that would work for me. And I knew that if at the end of that 30 days, I didn't like it, I could cancel my enrollment. And the worst that could happen is I now know how to book travel better for myself. That was my attitude going into this. But once I got into it and I saw the potential of how much I could earn per booking and how I could earn money by helping people start this business too, I was in it. I was in it for the long haul. And, over 5 years later, I'm still as happy, even happier than I was when I first started. So for me, it has been a beautiful choice. It has, been life-changing for myself and my daughter. And I'll forever be grateful that I saw that post while scrolling Facebook that day. So with the referral program and with joining Intellitravel both, the total price is $199.90. So you're going to maximize both the opportunities to be able to book travel, build travel businesses, leverage the benefits of 2 great companies, and it's only $59.90 a month after your first month. Should you choose to just want to participate in booking travel with Intellitravel, totally fine. That's available to you as well. And that's $179.95 to get started, one-time fee. You get to earn the commission that we talked about on all the travel sales. You'll get the Intellitravel guarantee, those VIP travel benefits, your own personal website, and that is only $39.95 a month. after your first month. Again, no monthly fee the first month, just the enrollment fee. So you choose which package works best for you, $199.90 or $179.95. And I should mention that there are some people who just want to start out as a travel agent, and that's okay. And then if you later want to add on Planet Marketing, a referral program later on, you can do that. There's no, you don't have to do them both at the same time if you don't want to. So this is what I had to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to stop my screen share, and I want to then open it up for any questions whatsoever. I know you guys all muted yourself. Thank you for that. And so if you do have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. We can just have an open discussion and make sure we get all of your questions answered. And I apologize for that bright sunlight. I live in a tiny house, literally a tiny house. And so I have very limited places that I can go to get away from the sun. Shauna, do you have a question?
I do. So I was actually speaking with a person who books, I think for 30 clients, she books their Airbnb units, and she uses a platform called HostAway. And so when I explained to her the opportunity to be able to increase her profit by earning the commission that's already built in, she really liked that idea because this is her own business. But she explained to me that she uses a software called HostAway, which will actually help kind of keep all of her bookings that are advertised on different platforms on one calendar. Mm-hmm. So do you know if our travel agent website booking page would integrate with HostAway by any chance?
You know, I'm not familiar with HostAway. We do have our own customer management section in our back office.
Okay.
But again, I'm not familiar with what HostAway does. Okay. I know there are some agents on the team who use a company called Travelify or also Travel Joy, and it's an organizational program similar to what you're speaking of.
Okay.
So they are available. They're available at a cost, and there's different package prices basically that you can purchase through them.
Okay, great. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then also one other question, if you don't mind. So, sure. So say I have a couple people on my team, and one of them's having, a slow month. And so they miss their payment for the $39.95 or the $59.95 1 month or, 2 months. Are they able to jump back in and kind of go from where they left off? Would they still be on my team if that's the case? How does that work?
Yes, they will be able to. It's what's called going on credit hold. So the basically Intellitrust will try to process their payment 5 times. I think they try every 7 days. And if at that 5th time it doesn't process, then they're considered inactive. They're not unenrolled, they're just inactive, and they're not going to be trying to pull those funds out again. However, the customer, your teammate can go into their back office, pay the money, and get reinstated.
Okay, fantastic.
Sometimes they have to pay all the months back due, or they can use what's called the one-time forgiveness and just pay 1 month to get back rolling again.
Okay, great. Okay, because people are just a little bit hesitant because of the uncertainty of the economy, which I think is more of a reason to jump in, but I agree. That's just me. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get ahead of what some of those objections or concerns are going to be. So thank you for that.
Yeah, of course. And if somebody's in this business and they're unable to book 1 vacation a month, we need to give them better coaching, because if you can't manage 1 booking a month and profit, $400 whatever dollars per booking, something's not connecting, and we need to change it up to help you be more successful. I average about $400 to $900 per booking, often more. I sent a couple to Hawaii, and that commission on its own was $1,501. So if you can't, come up with $39 profit in your business, we need to figure out where things going wrong.
So, and I do appreciate, I'm a numbers gal, and I like to set up goals and, also be realistic, so I don't get myself disappointed like I kind of did today. So thank you, Jamie, for keeping the perspective for me. So, I'm just kind of wanting to get an idea of what, an average number of bookings may be per month for somebody